What's up, YouTube? Y'all doing good? You good? You good? I'm good. You good? Okay, good. Alright, so today is Wednesday, November the 24th. It is the day before Thanksgiving. I had planned out in my mind that I was gonna start a vlog, and I was just basically just do a vlog of me prepping for Thanksgiving. Which I don't know why I'm deciding to do this, because I have like probably 2 or 3 other vlogs before this one that I still haven't edited and uploaded yet. But anyway, I just thought this would be a good idea. So I had planned this thing that I was gonna get up early, get about 6 o'clock, 6:30, and go ahead and get started. But then my sister yesterday, she was like, well, we need to go ride. I need you to go ride with me to such and such. But it's okay, because I got a couple things I need to do while we're going out. But so I'm gonna do that first. I woke up, got up early, and I met one of my coworkers at work. I had to make a cake for her. So I dropped that off, got that done. And so once we get back, I'll get started with all my prep work and stuff like that. Well, prepping, because of course I'm gonna do some of the stuff today. I wanna get the dressing made, and I'll just cook it tomorrow. The macaroni and cheese made. Basically, I'm doing all the side dishes, and then my sister is doing the ham, and I think she's doing some greens too. I don't know. And then what else? Of course, I'll be making dessert, so I'm gonna get most of that done today. I think I'm gonna do like 2 of them today, and do maybe get up early tomorrow and make like the 3rd one. I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear. Oh, also I'm doing a turkey, so I'm gonna make a brine for that. So I'm gonna get that done. So once I get back, it's gonna be full force cooking. So yeah, I'll see y'all a little bit later on. It's 9:21 now. I'll see y'all a little bit later on once I get back and get started with everything. I'm back now. It is 2:47. This is a lot later than I wanted to get started, but I'm glad we did go out of town because I ordered something from Target. I'm in the process of kind of like doing some redecorating and stuff like that, and so I bought something, and once I got it, I didn't like it, so I took that back to Target. And also I ordered me some clothes and stuff from Target. In some kind of way, I managed to get, it's like a sweater thing, and I managed to get it in the size medium. I thought they sent me the wrong size, but apparently when I look back on it, I did order a medium. And so I went ahead and ordered it again. And I was gonna do the pickup because they said they had one available in the Target. I was like, I'm gonna be in that area because we don't have a Target in my city. I'm gonna be in that area, so I can go ahead and just, because I had to take the sweater that I got the wrong size with, plus that I got like this little tray thing that I want to take back. So I was like, cool, I'll take those 2 things back and then I'll pick up the sweater. So they end up emailing me, letting me know that it was out of stock because they only had one in stock. But shout out to Target though. They did offer to have them ship the one in my size to me for free, so that was really good. Took that stuff back. We stopped at a couple of places, and then I'm about to get started. So I did, after my sister dropped me off, I did stop at Chick-fil-A. We had a Chick-fil-A in my city that just opened actually last Thursday, so tomorrow will be a week they've been open. And I decided to stop and get me something to eat because I haven't had anything to eat all day, and it's almost 3 o'clock. So stop there to get me something to eat. And normally I'm pretty sure this is how it is everywhere, but anytime there's like a new business, especially like a new like eating place, people in my city, like, they always just flock to the place. And so I said it was gonna be a couple of weeks before I decided to stop by Chick-fil-A, but I decided to stop today since they weren't that busy. But usually, like, the line has been wrapped around, like the first few days, the line has been wrapped around the building. But I went ahead and stopped, and so I'm about to eat this and I'm gonna get started cooking. I think what I'm gonna do is, oh no, and also while we were out, I did stop and got me a loaded tea. So I got lots of energy for all this cooking and stuff I'm about to do. But you know, I'm about to eat my Chick-fil-A. I have eaten. I got a little bit of food in my body. I had that loaded tea earlier, so I'm ready to go. It is now 3:06. I'm gonna go ahead and get this turkey brine. I'm not gonna do it in a specific kind of way. I'm just gonna just kind of freehand everything and just kind of go with it. I got this pot here. This is gonna, first of all, here is the turkey. I'm calling it a turkey, and see, this is what happens when you don't read, and I'm always the person that's saying like reading is essential. I picked this up thinking I was getting a small turkey, but this is actually a turkey breast. It'll be alright. We also have ham, but my niece did mention, she was like, I want some turkey, so I ended up getting this. Like I said, I thought it was a small turkey, but it's a turkey breast, but it's okay. Okay, so we're gonna have this. I'm gonna cook this, and then my sister's doing the ham. So, got this right here, and then this pot. Cause my mama had a bucket that we've had it for years. It's really like a mop bucket, but we only use it for food only. And I was gonna pull it out, but because this is such a small turkey breast, this big pot right here, I'm gonna use this big pot right here. It'll serve 2 purposes. I can make the brine in this, and then I can sit in here and let it sit in the brine overnight. Like I said, I'm just gonna kind of free and everything. I'm just gonna put a bunch of stuff in here, and I'm gonna heat it up and then let it cool, and then I'm gonna add the turkey to it. Of course, I'm gonna clean the turkey, get it all clean and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, so I'm doing the turkey. I have to get, I'm gonna make the cornbread and stuff for the dressing, and I'm just gonna be completely honest here. I'm not doing any, I'm not doing homemade, well, I'm not doing homemade cornbread for the dressing. I picked up a few packs of these. These are just like the packaged cornbread, and what I do is I use 2 of these. I got another one of these to match this, but the rest of them are the Martha Wright brand. Anyway, I think I got a total of 6 of these. I use 2 of these for like 1 batch of bread, and so I'll probably end up making like 3 of them for enough dressing. So look, by the time I mix everything in, nobody's gonna be able to tell that I use packaged cornbread. Hey, you gotta take any type of you gotta cut any kind of corn that you can for Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna get the dressing ready. I'm gonna make it. I gotta make the cornbread, and then I'm gonna make the dressing tonight, but I'm not gonna cook it until tomorrow. So once I cook it, and all the seasonings can go through it. I did pick up where is it? Where's it at? I'm a little unorganized. I had some chicken in the freezer, but I forgot to take it out. So I just picked up a pack, well, because we did stop by the grocery store. I did pick up a pack of, these are just chicken tenders. That's going to be for the dressing. So I got to cook that up. What else I got to do? I have to do the dressing. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and, I think I'm just going to boil the potatoes. I said I was going to bake them, but I think I'm just going to boil the sweet potatoes for the sweet potato pie. Gotta get that done. I'm making corn casserole as well. I'm doing a pan for us, and then I'm also making a pan to take to my aunt's house. Gotta do that. Gotta make macaroni and cheese, and I think there's, oh, I have to make cakes. Duh. Gotta have some sweet. So I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing a sweet potato pie. I'm gonna do a Kentucky, but I forgot to get buttermilk. Shoot. Y'all, I'm gonna have to run to the store. See, that's what happens when you don't make a list. I'm gonna do a Kentucky butter cake. I'm doing sweet potato pie. And I'm doing red velvet cupcakes. I was gonna do a red velvet cake, but my nephew, he likes red velvet, but he doesn't like frosting. So I decided to just do cupcakes that way. He can have his just the plain cupcake. And then also I'll do some, because I don't think my nieces like pecans or nuts at all. So I can do some with just without the nuts on the frosting, and then I can do some with the nuts on the frosting. So that'll be good, so everybody gets satisfied. And then my 2 nieces, they said they wanted my one niece said she wanted a chocolate cake, and another one said she wanted a strawberry cake. So those 2 are gonna be box cakes, but I'm gonna make those for them. But everything else will be homemade. So yeah. Let me go run to the store. Shoot. And I had enough, but I ended up having to use some of it. Yeah, let me wait a minute. So I'm trying to think, do I need, yeah, I'm gonna have to go buy some more buttermilk. So I got so excited, I just knew I was not gonna have to go back out, but I'm gonna go run to the grocery store really quick. Actually, I'm gonna go to the dollar store, because I think they sell buttermilk now. Hopefully they do, because I'm not trying to go to the grocery store for real, because I already know it's packed with people buying it last minute stuff. So I'm about to go get this buttermilk, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back from the store. It is 3:45 now. As I expected, I couldn't find any buttermilk. I went to Winn-Dixie. No, I went to the dollar store that's right near me. They didn't have any. Then I went to Winn-Dixie. They didn't have any. I said, well, let me try out Foodland. It's actually not called Foodland anymore, but I still call it Foodland. They didn't have any. So, but they did have some half and half, so I'm just making work with the half and half. So now, I'm about to get started. Look, y'all, as y'all can see, I changed my clothes, because you gotta be real comfortable when you're doing all this cooking now. So, let's get started. Alright, so the turkey is now all clean and stuff. I know I need a bigger strainer, but I think that's the biggest one I got. So, actually it's not. Anyway, it's a little bruised up, but I'm gonna let him sit right there while I get this brine together. The turkey actually came with a pack of gravy stuffed inside the cavity. I will not be doing that. And like I mentioned, I won't be doing this any specific way as far as like this brine. I'm just gonna kind of freestyle it as I go. So I'm just putting some water in the pot. And then I'm just going to add a whole bunch of other stuff to it. Alright, so I got some water in here. I think that maybe like 16 cups of water. I'm gonna do 4 more. I want enough to, I want to have enough in there that's gonna submerge the turkey. So I think this may be like 16, no, I think this is like 20 cups. I don't know. Need enough to submerge the turkey. Alright. So, I'm gonna leave it right there until I get everything going, and then I'll add more if I need to. So now I'm about to put some salt in here. I'm using regular salt. Ideally you want to use kosher salt for something like this, but I don't have any, so I'm just kind of being mindful of that. I am gonna add in, what am I gonna put in here? I think you could use chicken broth, but I have some like I have this salt right here, and I'm just trying to use it up. Somebody gave it to me. I'm just trying to use it up, and I have some bouillon cubes that we've had here for a while. I'm gonna use that too. I promise you it's not gonna be too salty. Yeah, I'm gonna just throw that in there too, because I don't of course you can just add chicken broth to this if you wanted to, but I'm gonna add a little bit of brown sugar. I'm not gonna add as much as I want to because I gotta save some for my sweet potato pie. I'm gonna add a little bit of brown sugar in there. Yeah, put a little bit of garlic in here. Just a little bit of flavor. Put some garlic in there for flavor. I'm also putting some cloves in here. I'm only putting a couple of cloves in here, and I'm putting the whole cloves in there. That's about a tablespoon. Got that in there. Got the brown sugar. Now, also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in some little bit of citrus. So I have a few oranges. I'm gonna wash these up. I have a few oranges. I'm gonna wash these up really quick. And I'm just going to, I'm just gonna cut them up. I'm gonna squeeze the juice in here. And I am just going to dump them right in there like that. And I think I'm only gonna do 2. Throw that in there. It's something else I'm missing. I'm trying to, do I want to do lemons too? I think I'll just stick with the oranges. There's something else that I want to add into this, and I don't know what it is. I just want to boil, bring it to a boil, and let everything dissolve, and then I'm gonna let it cool, and then put the turkey in here. That's what I forgot. I'm gonna put some rosemary in here. Now, if you have fresh rosemary, that would work a lot better, but I do not have any, so I'm just using the dried rosemary if I can find it in my cabinet here. And I am not going to measure this out. I'm just going to put some in here. Put that in there. So let that go. Like I said, it'll be a lot better if you have like fresh rosemary, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to let all that go. Let everybody dissolve and get combined together. Definitely fresh rosemary and thyme will be better than this, but I don't have any fresh thyme either. So yeah, so I guess I'll be back once this comes to a boil. Alright y'all, so I am this is going right now. I did add in some a little bit of dried thyme. Put that in there, and also put some peppercorns in here. I was gonna because I know there's some kind of way you can take this off. I have one of these little pepper grinders, and I was gonna put like the actual peppercorns in there, but for whatever reason I didn't feel like trying to struggle and try to get this thing off. So I just I put it on the extra coarse, I put it on coarse, and I just kind of grinded some of that up there too. And I added a little bit more garlic, and I think that's it. So I'm just about to let that go. I put the lid on it so it'll kind of come up to a boil a little bit faster because I am pressed for time a little bit. Now, just kind of speed up the process. So while that's cooking, I'm about to, while that's coming up to a boil, I'm about to get started on the cornbread for the dressing. So really, it's really nothing to that. I'm just going to, like I said earlier, I'm just going to use these packs that I bought from the store. And packs are going to need that. Alright, so that's the cornbread. It's a little lumpy, but it's alright because we're just gonna bake it and crumble it up anyway. And then I'm just gonna put them in these cake pans. These are my old cake pans. I don't use these anymore. I have my I have some new ones now, but I decided to keep these because originally I was gonna throw them out, and I decided to keep these, and I basically only use them for when I'm making a bunch of dressing. So I can just put the put them in here and bake it off. I'm gonna hit them with a little bit of cooking spray. And like I said, for each pack of this, because like if you use one pack of this, it's not gonna be enough. So for I'm sorry. So for each pan, I use 2 of these packs of stuff because 1 pack is not gonna be enough. So if you ever decide to do this, go ahead and just do it like this. See how lumpy it is, but it's okay because I'm just gonna bake it off and it's gonna be crumbled up anyway. Alright, and then I'm just gonna make 4 more packs and 2 more of these pans. And yeah, we'll keep it moving. Oh, I did not spray the pan. Shoot. Okay, so this one's gonna stick. I forgot to spray the pan. But it's alright though, y'all. I got a lot of what is it called? I got a lot of irons in the fryer, or what is it called? I got a lot of, I don't know, it's something. I got a lot going on. But it's alright. So, and also I like to get the white kind. I don't like using yellow cornbread, but you can get the yellow if you want to, but I usually just get the white. So yeah. And I also just want to let y'all know, because I can make real cornbread. I'm taking a shortcut today, but don't get it twisted. I can make some real cornbread, but like I said, I'm just taking a shortcut for Thanksgiving. My mama used to always, she always made homemade cornbread when she did hers, and actually used to, because about maybe 5 or 6 years now, I kind of took on the role of doing the dressing for Thanksgiving. And so a lot of times what I would do, I would have her, well, for Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays, I would just have her make the cornbread for me, and then she would do it from scratch. And then that'll be like kind of like a little bit of a relief off of me, and she would hook it up for me. She would cook it, and all I have to do is just crumble it and add everything else up to it. So I got the second one done there, but I just want to make sure that y'all know I can make real cornbread, because I can kind of feel the judgment coming from the camera. Oh, he don't make real cornbread to make his dressing, but I promise y'all, once I mix everything else in, it's not gonna matter. So anyway. Two done. Alright, so I'm about to, I said I was only gonna do 3, but my sister did mention that she wanted a lot of dressing, so I'm going to go ahead. I bought 2 more packs. I'm going to go ahead and make 4 pans of bread, and I'm just going to do it like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get the other 2 and just make that up, and then I'll just put everything in the oven a little bit. Well, the brine is done. Everything is all dissolved and everything. Yeah, no, I thought I turned the unit off. No, to take it off the heat, and I thought I already turned it off, but I didn't. Just leave it on the heat. I'm gonna let it cool down completely. Of course, because you don't want to add the raw chicken into it right now. It's gonna start cooking the chicken. So, I mean the turkey. So I'm gonna let that cool down, and then I'm going to submerge the turkey breast in this to go ahead and try to straighten up a little bit, and then I'm kind of figure out what I want to do next as far as cooking. So now I got the bread in the oven. It's cooking. I'm gonna rotate them since I had 4 of them, 4 pans. I'm gonna rotate them in a few minutes, so that you can get kind of like even cooking. I'm finished letting this cook. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next as far as cooking. I think I'm gonna go ahead and knock out one of those washing clothes if you need a wash machine. Well, washing towels, because when I'm doing a lot of cooking, I go through a lot of towels and paper towels and stuff like that, so I gotta keep them in rotation. Let that cool. Got the bread cooking. I think I'm gonna go ahead and knock out one of these box cakes cut. So I wanted to make sure everybody had what they had, but I didn't want to do too much. So I told y'all, one of my nieces wanted a chocolate cake, and one of them wanted a strawberry cake. So I got those in box cakes, and so I'm just gonna put them in these, because I don't feel like stacking and layering and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna cook them in these, and then I can just throw the frosting on top when they get done. And I think once I get done with this, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and start boiling the potatoes for the sweet potato pie. I said I want to bake them, but they'll get done a little bit quicker if if I boil them. So I think I'm gonna do that. Actually, last night I cooked me a steak last night for dinner, and I cooked it in an air fryer. That was my first time cooking a steak in an air fryer. I did that, and I cooked a baked potato in the air fryer last night too. Which I knew I could do it, but I just didn't think about it. My coworker told me she did that a little while ago, and it came out pretty good. Right now I'm just trying to straighten up a little bit because I do want to kind of clean up as I go, so that way I'm not so bombarded with junk and trash and all that kind of stuff. So let's get to it. What is that? My equipment is falling apart. Thing came off my tripod. Let's get that back on there. The bread is done with the cornbread dressing. I took the brine off the stove just for it to go ahead and cool down some more. It's still steaming. That way I can put the turkey in it, and that way also I can say that I wanted to brine for at least 12 hours. So I'm probably gonna get up about 6 or 6:30 in the morning and start cooking or doing like the little last minute stuff. Just depending on how I feel. Because like I said, I wanted to brine for at least 12 hours. So yeah, I'm about to take a break because I don't have enough eggs, and I called my sister because I still need some for the dressing. I need some for first of all, I didn't know those box cakes, they need 3 eggs per box. I haven't made a box cake in a long time, so I didn't know how many eggs they took me anyway. And I don't have enough to do those cakes and plus all the other cooking. So I'm about to go over to my sister's house because I refuse to go back to the store. I'm about to go over to my sister's house and get some of the eggs she has because I think she had like a 12.5 pack. So I'm gonna grab about 6 from her, and I'll be back a little bit later and finish the rest of this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back from my sister's house. The bread is done, it's cooled. I've kind of popped 2 of them out of the pans, just got it sitting right there ready for the next step. I'm about to go ahead and get the potatoes boiling. I went ahead and gave them a good wipe down and rinsed them off really good and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna get them boiling. I probably should have used a deeper pot, but we're gonna make it work with this. So now I'm about to make one of these box cakes. I got my oven preheated, so I'm about to get started on one of these box cakes and get that done. I'm making homemade cranberry sauce, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that next. Even though my sister bought some canned cranberry sauce. Well, actually we went in Walmart and they didn't have any of it the day that we went. We went Saturday, and so I was like, y'all, I'm not worried about stuff like that because I can make my own cranberry sauce. So even though she went and picked up some, I'm still gonna go ahead, since I bought the cranberries in, I'm gonna go ahead and make the cranberry sauce, and then that way that'll be in the refrigerator ready to go. And we'll just see where things go from there. It is now 5:47. The brine is still cooling. That's it, going. And y'all need to go ahead and get this make this cranberry sauce, because I do put cranberry juice in the cranberry sauce, and I bought a bottle of cranberry juice, and I need to go ahead and make it before I drink it up, because I've been mixing it. If y'all have never tried mixing, I like to mix drinks and stuff like that. Well, not like alcohol and stuff like that, because I'm not a drinker. Like, I have a Bud Light every now and then, but I'm not like a real drinker. So, but like juices and stuff like that, if y'all have never tried mixing cranberry juice with lemonade before, it's really good. I got the Milo's lemonade and I mix it with the cranberry juice half and half. It is so good. So, yeah, let me go ahead and get this cake made, and the potatoes are boiling. And it's almost time for me to put a load of dishes in the dishwasher. So, and I made sure that I made sure to stock up on some dishwasher detergent. What do you call this stuff? Dishwasher detergent. Yeah, dishwasher detergent. I made sure to stock up on this because with all this cooking I got to do, I'm about to put this dishwasher to work because I hate washing dishes. So, yeah, let's get started. just a little quick time check. It is now 6:51. I still got the potatoes going right there. They're almost done. I didn't put them on like a really high boil. They kind of like just like a slight boil. It's like on kind of like a medium. And I did that because I didn't want to boil it all over the place and stuff like that. So probably in about another, yeah, in about another 20 minutes, these will be done. Over there, I got the cornbread in that big bowl right there. I just gotta crumble it up, and then behind that I have the cake is done. It's almost cooled completely, so I can get that frosted. And then right here I got some chicken broth going on. And so what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to season up the chicken. I told y'all I just got like a pack of chicken tenders. I'm just about to season those up, and I said I was gonna roast it in the oven or bake it, but I'm actually just gonna boil it. It'll be a little bit quicker. And I got some chicken broth right here, which is just water, and I took some I told you I want to use up those bouillon cubes. I got a few more left, so I just put a few of those in there, and then it'll kind of serve two purposes. It'll cook the chicken, and I can use the broth as the chicken broth for the dressing, which I'm gonna have to make some more because that's not gonna be enough. But what I like to use, what I prefer to use, like I'll use chicken bouillon cubes, but you can use, if you have like the chicken bouillon powder, you can use that, or if you have cubes. But what I prefer to use is this Better Than Bouillon. What is this? It's like a paste, and it works the same way as the bouillon powder or the bouillon cubes. It's like a paste. You just add it to water, and you got chicken broth. So I just prefer to use this, but I want to go ahead and get those chicken bouillon cubes used up. And if you want the recipe, oh, and I got the turkey breast chilling out right here. I'm about to put it in the brine. The brine is cooled down now. I'm about to put it in the brine and put it in the refrigerator so it can begin soak in all those flavors and stuff. What else I have to do? Yeah, if you want the recipe, I have a recipe, just a simple roasted turkey recipe on my cooking channel. I'll try to remember to put it in the cards, but I probably will forget. But the link to my cooking channel will definitely be in the description box, so you can check that out. Also, if you want the recipe to my dressing, of course, I'll be making a bigger batch than what I did in the video. That's also on my cooking channel. I can't remember, it's been a while since I filmed that video, but I don't think I put chicken in it. But it's the same thing. I'm just adding chicken to it. And again, like I said, I'm using chicken tenders, but you can use, like, if you have some chicken wings and just take it off the bone, chicken legs, just take it off the bone. If you have leftover chicken, baked chicken or whatever, you can get you a rotisserie chicken. Or if you just want to go get you some of that chicken in a can, I've done that a few times before. I prefer to use like regular chicken, but I've done the canned chicken before. So if that's what you want to do, you can do that. So yeah, I'm gonna dump this turkey in the brine, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take, I got the trash. One bag of trash needs to go out because I don't want to be up to my ears in trash. And besides, I have the bag that the turkey was in, and I have that little plate thing that the chicken tenders was in. I don't want it to start stinking. So while everything is still simmering, let me go ahead and drop this turkey. Then I'm gonna take this trash to the dumpster. The brine, I did brine the roasted turkey that I have on my cooking channel. However, the brine I made for that was a lot different from the one I just did today, but you know, switch it up, do what you want to, or if you want to, you can look up brine recipes, or just do whatever you want to. So, yeah, let's drop this turkey. And I said, like, there's some loose skin on here. I said I was gonna cut it off, but if I decide to do it, I'll just do it tomorrow when I take it out of the brine. But we're just gonna drop this bad boy in, and I hope it doesn't overflow. And it is. So I'm gonna have to take some of this out because it's gonna overflow. Put that to the side. And we're gonna drop this baby in here. Whoa. But yeah, but that's good. It's submerged, so I'm not gonna complain. Oh, don't make a mess, don't make a mess, don't make a mess. Okay. Alright, so only a little bit spilled out, and this is what I had left. So yeah. Alright, so go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put the cap on this bad boy, and she is going to sit in the refrigerator, and she is gonna sit in the refrigerator until probably about I get up in the morning, which will be around maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock, and she'll be ready to go. Now I gotta make some space in the refrigerator. Oh! Alrighty. So here is the chicken that I seasoned up. I just used some seasoned salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and some black pepper. I didn't go too crazy with the seasons in general, and then I also didn't put a whole lot of seasoning salt on it because I put like, I think I put like 3 or 4 bouillon cubes in it, and y'all know those things are really salty anyway. So yeah, I didn't put a whole lot of seasoning, a whole lot of the salt on it anyway. About to add this down into the chicken broth, and we're just gonna let that cook. I definitely should have used a bigger pot, but it's all right though. I need to turn it up a little bit. Yeah, I should have used a big pot, but so I'm just gonna do those, and I'll just do these separate. So I'm gonna let those cook. All right, y'all, the potatoes are done. If you can, I don't know if you can tell or not, but you can see some of the water has boiled off of it, and the more of the potatoes are exposed, but they are fork tender. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn these off and remove them from the heat. And let them cool down, and then I'll take the skins off them. I'm not gonna make the pies tonight. I'm just gonna peel them up and then just put everything together tomorrow, or I might just go ahead and make them and just bake them off tomorrow. I don't know. It just depends on how I get, how I'm feeling. But yeah, I went ahead and just put the rest of the chicken in this pie. It'll be all right. Everything's gonna cook. Everything will be a-okay. So I'm about to move these off the heat, and then I'll drain them, and I'll start taking the skins off of them. And also, I've never done it before, but I'm sure I know you can do it like that. Has anybody ever peeled them first and then boiled them and did like that? Because my cousin was asking me about that, and I was like, yeah, you can do it, but I've never done it like that before. But I just feel like it's I guess I just feel like it's a lot easier because the skin comes off of them really easy after they've been boiled. But yeah, does anybody else do that? Anyway, let's move on. Okay, really quick, y'all, I just want to share something. In a second when I start the clip, you're gonna see on my right index finger, you're gonna see something on my index finger. I just want to make it plain that my nails are not dirty, my fingers are not dirty. I had to make a blue velvet cake for somebody the day before, and the ink, not ink, but what is it called? The gel dye got everywhere, and if you see, I think one of the earlier clips, you can see it all over my hand, but that blue dye got everywhere. So I don't have dirty fingers. I'm not cooking with dirty fingernails and all that kind of stuff. I just want to make that plain, so I just want to go ahead and get that out the way right now. Alright, so now I'm about to, y'all excuse all the pans and stuff, that stuff is normally not up there, but anyway, so now what I'm about to do, now that I got the chicken going, I'm about to start crumbling up this bread. I'm gonna take 2 of these off because I don't want it to fall off. But I'm about to crumble up this bread for the dressing. So yeah, what I normally do is I'll start off with my hands, and then I bring out this bad boy. This is a biscuit cutter. It has the ridges on it. I normally start like I said, I start with doing it with my hands, and then I bring out this baby to get a little bit more fine. So that's what we're about to do. I want to get because y'all don't want to look at me. Switch bowls, y'all. I don't know if this one is just a little bit wider than the other one, so I may, once I start adding everything else into it, I may have to just do it in 2 separate bowls. I don't know, but I think once I get it broken down a little bit more, because it's looking pretty good right now, and I already have most of the bread in here. I just have to add in this last one. I feel good about it now. This bowl is gonna work. I should have used this one in the first place. All right, and it's a little messy, but it'll be worth it once you pop that dressing in your mouth. Right, and so I just like to do mine. Now I know some people, they'll probably stop like right here, but I like mine to be a little bit more finer. So I will show y'all the end result in uno momento. So this is about how I like it. There's still some big pieces on throughout here, but for the most part it's fine crumbs. I like mine to be very fine. but I think I'm gonna kind of stop. See, this is so addictive. Like, I like doing this. It takes time, but I do like doing this. But for the most part, this is how I like it here. One thing I just thought about, I don't know if I never thought about this before, but I don't have a really good food processor anyway. But if you have a pretty good sized food processor, what you want to do is you probably could just kind of like break the bread down and put it in the food processor and blend it up until it gets like really fine crumbs. You can probably do that. But I've been doing this so long, I'm kind of just used to doing this. And I kind of like doing it, even though it does take some time. I kind of like doing this. But yeah, you can try that if you want to. So the chicken is done. I just have it cooling. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the chicken out and I'm gonna shred it up, and then I'm gonna put it back into that broth that it was cooking in, just kind of keep it moist or whatever. And then I'm gonna put some more broth on and have it going. But I'm gonna use just the bouillon base that I showed you earlier, and I'm not gonna put a whole bunch of it in there because like I told you, I think I put like 4 bouillon cubes in that broth that I made to cook the chicken in, and those bouillon cubes are very salty, very concentrated. So I don't want to make it too salty, and I probably have to add just a little bit, if any, salt once I get done, because those bouillon cubes are very salty from the broth. So and of course I'll taste it as I go, but yeah, I won't have to add much salt to it at all because of the chicken broth. And like the cream of chicken has a little bit of salt in it too. So yeah, this is how I'm gonna stop here. And then I'm about to put another load of dishes in the dishwasher. And then I got my eggs and my butter coming to room temperature over here. That's for the Kentucky butter cake that I'm gonna make. My 6 flavor butter cake. If you want the recipe for that, it's on my cooking channel. Just like with the dressing. And my sweet potato pie recipe is also on there. Pretty much everything I'm making today except for the box cakes, of course, and the corn casserole. But the corn casserole is I'm gonna make that tomorrow. The corn casserole is really simple. I think it's like 5 ingredients: butter, sour cream, cheese, the Jiffy mix, and what, an egg? I don't think you put an egg in it. I don't know. It's just 4 ingredients. So yeah, that's that. Let that sit. I'm gonna let the chicken cool. I'm gonna shred it up, all that kind of stuff. But right now I'm about to go ahead and unload the dishwasher and put some more dishes in it. So since the chicken is still cooling and I'm waiting on that new batch of broth I'm putting on, I'm gonna go ahead and put the frosting on the strawberry cake so I can get that knocked out. And then the potatoes are still kind of a little on the hot side, so by the time I get done frosting this cake, they should be good. They should be hot and cool enough for me to handle them, so I can take the skins off of them. Then I'm gonna go ahead and pop them in a bowl, and then that bowl is gonna serve 2 purposes. It's gonna hold them until tomorrow, and then when I get up in the morning, I can just go ahead and mix everything up in that bowl. So smart thinking. So I'm about to go ahead and put the frosting on this cake, and yeah. Write her name in the icing, but it just didn't. I mean, you can see it, but you can barely see it at the same time. I have these what are these sugar pearls, and I had to make some cupcakes for somebody a little while ago, and they wanted some of these on it. They have frosting on it. So I had some of these, and my niece, she did pick some of these up while we were in the store, and so but I knew I had these, so I told her not to get them. So I'm gonna put some of these on there for her, and I'll put some on my other nieces as well. That. So boom. I'm a little excited because now I officially have one thing completely done, so happy about that. So put the lid on, but haven't hooked it up. So I have shredded up the chicken. Ideally, looking back on it now, I wish I would have went ahead and either taken the pack that I had in the freezer out or just bought a second pack, especially for the amount of dressing that I'm making. I still might just take a pack out of chicken tenders out tonight before I go to bed, or it'll probably be in the morning. It's 8 o'clock and it's 8:11 now. I'll probably just take a pack out and just cook it up really quick and just add it to it. I don't know, it just depends on how I feel. But because I'm making up the dressing tonight, but I'm not gonna cook it until tomorrow. So I don't know, I might add some more chicken to this, especially for the amount that I have. But I don't know, I might just make it do with this. Anyway, now I'm just about to peel these sweet potatoes. And so, you know, when you boil them, see how the skin just comes out really easy. Well, of course, when you bake them, the skin comes out really easy too. So I don't, you know. Anyway, it just kind of falls right on off. And let's get rid of that because I don't know if I don't need it. Alright, and I always like to take out this little end right here. I like to get that off, get those off too. Yeah. And I'm gonna take out this. I love the smell of sweet potatoes. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna put these in the bowl, and like I said, I'm gonna make it tomorrow, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and mix everything up in this bowl, and we'll be good. Should go. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do next is, since the batch of chicken broth that I made is still hot. Now, of course, you don't have to like melt it on the pot or anything like that. You could just mix it in the water like that, but that's something I like to do. But anyway, it's cooling down. I'm gonna go ahead and make the red velvet cupcakes. I don't have enough. I'm lacking like 4 of the little paper things for the cupcakes, so I'll probably just do. I don't know. I'll probably just make like a little, because I have a 6-inch cake pan. Just probably put the rest of it in there. I don't know. Anyway, I'll do that, and while the red velvet cupcakes are cooking, I can be cutting up the onions and celery for the dressing, and then I can just go ahead and put the dressing together once that gets done. Yeah, that's the plan. I think I might wait till, I don't know, it just depends on how time falls. I might wait to do the cranberry sauce tomorrow. I don't know. But I think I'm doing pretty good on time. I still have to make the macaroni and cheese, but yeah. But I'll go ahead. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make the red velvet cupcakes. Then I will finish up the dressing, probably make my other niece's cake, and then get started on the macaroni and cheese. I don't know, I'm about to make the cupcakes now, so let's get started on that. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I made a blue velvet cake for somebody yesterday, and like that dye got everywhere. It was my first time using like the gel kind. I normally use the liquid kind, and because they wanted blue. But anyway, and then this one, it wasn't the kind that was in the tubes. It was like the wilting kind that comes in the little jars like this, so I can't like squeeze it out. And it got everywhere, and I'm still like getting it on me. It's on the blender. I still have some up under my nails. So if y'all have seen anything up under my fingernails, it's not dirt. I don't have dirty fingers or fingernails or anything like that. It's just the dye from that blue food color. But it got everywhere. It was all over my hands. Everywhere. I'm surprised because a lot of it got on the kitchen towels and stuff that I had. But the good thing about it is it did wash off. So it did wash out of those towels. So that was good. So I'm just finishing up, getting everything prepped for the red velvet cake. Oh, so I got this right here. This is a big 32 ounce of the McCormick red food coloring. As I mentioned earlier, I do baking on the side, and like red velvet is my #1 seller. And so I saw this on Amazon, and I need to probably get me another one, but the sale is probably gone now because it was like a limited time sale that they had going on. This 32 ounce bottle of food coloring was on sale for $9. And that's a really good deal because the McCormick brand, like the little 1 ounce bottles that they sell at Walmart, or what they sell at the store, those are like $3 by themselves. So yeah, it just made sense for me to get this one, to get this big thing, because like I said, red velvet is my #1 seller, so it just made sense to do this. I'll check later on tonight, but I'm pretty sure the sale is probably gone. I should have picked up 2 of them, but yeah, $9 for this big old thing, and this will last me a little while. So yeah. some of y'all, I do apologize. It just sometimes this is where my mind works when I'm doing cupcake, when I'm doing certain things. So I do apologize. So like I mentioned earlier, I didn't have enough of the paper cupcake things. So I'm just gonna bake this little 6-inch one. And at first I was like, what am I gonna do with this? And then I just figured, my nephew, he doesn't like cream, he doesn't like frosting, so, and I was gonna make some and just leave his plain. But I think, well, I'm still gonna get him some of the cupcakes, but I'm just gonna bake this one up and he can have this one. This will be his personal cake. So in theory, all three of my nieces and my nephew, so both of my nieces and my nephew will have like their own little cake. So that kind of worked out. So I'm about to bake these off real quick. All right, y'all, so it is now 9:41. The red velvet is done. They're over there cooling. I'm about to get started on the, well, putting the dressing together. I got the butter. I have some butter melted in the microwave now. Oh, it's all melted. Good. So I'm about to put that together. And then after I do that, I'm gonna make the butter cake. And then probably get started on the macaroni and cheese while that's cooking. So yeah, let's put this dressing together. You know what? I haven't even sauteed the onions and the celery yet, so can't put it together quite yet. So this is just some butter, and I have a little bit of oil in the pan too. I'm about to saute the onions and the celery. I did add a little bit too much, a little more oil than I wanted to, but it's okay. It's anything. I'm gonna go ahead and add the onions and celery. Now I did add a whole, it was like a medium-sized onion, and I always add more onions than I do celery. I think I only use like 2 stalks of celery for this amount that I'm making. I don't like to go too crazy with the onions and celery, but yeah, in case you wanted to know. Start putting everything together. Normally I don't have it set up like this, but I'm just doing this for the video. So this is the bread I had earlier. I'm about to go ahead and add in the sauteed onions and celery, and I'm just gonna stir that in really quick. This is still hot, but by the time I mix everything in, because I always add the eggs last, so it'll be cooled down by the time I add the eggs in it. So we're about to scrambling the eggs and anything like that, because I do put eggs in it, and I think for this amount of dressing I'm gonna only use like maybe 3 eggs. So yeah, I just kind of, when I'm making dressing, like of course if I was doing this as a real tutorial, I would kind of measure everything out, but normally I just kind of go with it. So yeah, I'm gonna use about 3 eggs for this. And then right here I got the melted butter. I usually add that right before I add the eggs. And then this is the shredded chicken, and I just put it back in the broth that I cooked it in, just kind of keep it moist. And then here's the other chicken broth. So I probably will need more than this. I never know exactly how much chicken broth to use, because to me it's all about the texture of the dressing. So I know I got the texture. When I see the texture, I'll know it's right, if that makes sense. You want it to be, and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. You want it to be, because I know a lot of people they always ask, like, how do you keep your dressing from being dry? You want it to be the texture you want it to be thick but still runny at the same time. So I'll kind of show y'all what I mean. So normally what I do is I just go ahead and I mix the celery and the onions in really good, and then now I want to add some moisture to it. So I'm about to start. Normally I would put the chicken in kind of close to last. Actually I think I'm going to do it. So I'm going to start adding in some of this chicken broth right here, and then I'll just add the chicken close to the end of it. And this is just that better than bouillon, and I just put it on the stove, just kind of help it mix all together. And I just put it on the stove, and with some water, I just mixed the water and the better than bouillon stuff, and I just let it go. So that's what that was. And as you can see, I poured about half of that in there, and that really didn't do anything. So I'm definitely gonna have to make some more broth. Yeah, I probably need to go ahead and do that. Now let me go ahead and just pour this in there, because I'm definitely gonna need some more, even with me putting the eggs and the butter and all that. So I don't want to spill it onto the counter. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make a little bit more. And so this will probably make like a pan, like a 13 by 9 each pan, and then maybe like half of that, I don't know. But my sister did specify that she wanted to make a lot because I'm not. My dressing is pretty good, y'all. I'm not just saying it is pretty good. And my niece also loves it too. So, and dressing is probably, yeah, dressing is probably like my favorite side. I don't know, macaroni is up there too. Dressing is probably, yeah, it's one of my top side dish for Thanksgiving or Christmas for that matter. If you don't have dressing, it's just not gonna be right. And I don't want to talk too long, but all I'm gonna do is, y'all, right now is I'm just mixing this up. And like I told you, I'm about to make some more broth, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add all this in there. And I'm gonna get some more made. The bread has kind of had time to absorb it now. So even though I made some more, I'm probably still gonna need some. I'm gonna go ahead and add this chicken in with the broth. Normally I'll wait to the end and add the chicken, but I need to be able to gauge how much I'm gonna need. So I'm actually just, well, I could just sense that worked, but you know, I went ahead and pour that off, and so I've got some more done. Again, you don't have to like warm it up. You can just really just mix it in with the water and be good with it like that. Anyway, so got that added in now. So start in the middle. If you're using a big bowl like me, kind of just start it in the middle, and it'll kind of begin to kind of work its way in, as opposed to just like going around the bowl. I'm gonna stop talking, and we're just gonna go into me adding in the rest of the stuff. And I think for this amount, I'm gonna use 2 cans of 2 cans would be plenty. 2 cans of cream and mushroom, the small cans, not the big ones. This is something I just started adding about the last year or so. This complete season. I'm not gonna add a bunch of this, but this basically, it's what it is. It's complete season, so it has a bunch of like stuff in it. It does have like garlic in it. I don't put garlic in my my dressing really, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of it. Like that's gonna be it for this amount right here. I'm gonna add that. Gonna add some black pepper. Actually, you know, I don't want this big ground pepper in there. I'm just gonna use, I want the coarse ground pepper. Add in some black pepper. And again, I just kind of go with it, y'all. So I do have a video where I kind of measured everything on my cooking channel, and I'm gonna put some sage in here. I know a lot of people, they say, you know, they don't like sage and things like that. I don't put a whole lot of it, but like you won't even know it's in here, especially for this big amount. But I'm just gonna add in some sage too, ground sage, and the salt. Again, I just kind of go with it, and you have to taste your food and stuff like that. So y'all, I still got that blue dye on my hands. Mix this in. I'm about to beat these eggs. I'm gonna mix them in. Well, let me add the butter first. And then the butter is unsalted again, y'all. I buy unsalted butter. And I felt like 3 eggs was perfect for this amount of dressing. Alright, and just like I told y'all, I'm not cooking it tonight. I'm gonna wake up and cook it tomorrow. But I just want to show y'all what I mean when I say about the texture. So as you can see, and I'm putting it in this because it's just gonna sit here, and y'all, it is going to be so good because I'm leaving it overnight, and all the seasonings and stuff is gonna have time to go through it. It's gonna be so good anyway. But I'm putting it in this as opposed to me putting it in the pan I'm gonna cook it in. One or two things can happen. It could, and I'm gonna save this chicken broth right here. I'm gonna put it in the container. It doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes the chicken broth, the liquid, when I leave it in the oven, in the refrigerator overnight, the liquid will separate. It'll be like on top or around the sides, and so I'll have to stir it up again before I bake it. So just be mindful of that. That could happen when you make it ahead like I am. So here's what I mean about the texture. See how it's thick? It's a thick batter, but it's still very runny. So that's what I'm talking about. So I'm still gonna have quite a bit left, and I think this will probably be, because what I'm gonna do is I gotta find another container to put the rest of it in. I'm going to, I've been like, I'll make the dressing and stuff, but I will set aside like a small pan with the like the dressing, the macaroni and cheese, and any other kind of side dish that I make. So I got dressing on my hands, y'all. But I'll just set aside me like a little pan of it. And so that way, like I'll have like my own at home and I don't have to worry about taking like leftovers and stuff like that. Like I'll still have to bring some like the ham and stuff like that. But as far as like side dishes and stuff like that, I really don't have to worry about bringing home side dishes for real. So that's what I'm gonna do. So this is probably enough, yeah, for me to do. Put in one of those little pans and then I'll take this over to my sister's house. Another thing I want to mention is when you're making dressing, don't get, well this ain't the pan I'm gonna cook it in. This is one of those cake pans that I'm making my niece's cakes in. But don't get anything that's really thick. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to cook it for a long time and you'll be baking dressing for several hours. Don't get anything like this is probably what 2 inches deep. Don't get anything. Don't get one of those big roasting pans that you use for turkeys and stuff to do that. 10:36 now. Y'all, I'm actually doing pretty good on time, so I'm proud of myself for that. All right, kids, let's make this butter cake. Is done. Now this is my version. I did a 6 flavor butter cake. You can get the recipe on my cooking channel. It'll be linked down below. But yeah, 6 flavors, and basically it's kind of like it's not a pound cake, but it's a cake that's made in a bundt pan, and you cook it and then you poke holes in it. You can see all the holes I put in it. I use a skewer to do that, and then you make a butter sauce, which I have right here. So I'm about to get it started melting and going and stuff like that. And so as soon as it comes out of the oven, you poke holes in it. And you pour the sauce in there, and the cake cools completely in the pan. So this is basically done. I just gotta pour the sauce over it. I got the cheese melted for the macaroni and cheese. I don't know how I ended up getting like basically all sharp cheddar cheese. I got Vermont white, extra seriously sharp cheddar. I got what is it called? Cracker Barrel extra sharp cheddar, regular sharp cheddar. I got Gouda, and then I bought some shredded cheeses in the bag where I was gonna use that for something else, but I decided to put some of that in here with the cheese, just kind of break it up. But the Gouda cheese, that was my first time having Gouda, and it was a little mild cheese. Alright y'all, I'm doing too much. I cannot let this, I have to come back and check on this butter sauce because we can't let it boil, or else it'll, like the sugar in it will crystallize and it'll get really hard. But that was my first time trying Gouda cheese, and it's a very mild cheese, so I ended up using all of that. So yeah. And I got the noodles ready, I just gotta drain them. It's a little small cake I made with the extra batter because I told you I didn't have enough of the paper things to do all cupcakes on. This is for my nephew. Uncle Devin hooked it up. That's what it looks like. It's not gonna continue looking like this. I don't know if y'all can tell. But as it continues to cool, it's gonna absorb that sauce and then it's gonna get like around the edges of it here. It's gonna get rid of that sugar. It's gonna kind of crystallize. It's gonna be so good. So yeah, I'm just gonna let that cool completely in the pan, and then once it cools, I'll flip it out onto the cake board. So I just got done making the frosting for the cupcakes. I'm about to frost them now. Get that knocked out. It's now 1:17 in the morning. Chopped up because I do not feel like running that food processor, and I don't think I do. I do not. So let's chop some pecans. The rest of these will get pecans on them. Normally I put them on a tray, and I put it on the tray and then sprinkle the pecans on it, and it'll kind of catch it. But tonight I ain't even feel, I'm so tired, I ain't even feel like taking it to 2 seconds and 0 effort to bend down and get a tray, a baking sheet or something to put up underneath. So I'm just gonna swipe it all into the sink and then clean up the sink. Can y'all tell I'm tired by what I'm talking? Can you tell I am tired? Alright. That's what the cupcakes look like. So I'm about to package these up and the red velvet is done. My equipment keeps coming apart. I'm sleepy. Look like a zombie. I just have to make this chocolate cake for my niece. A little box cake that won't take long. While that's cooking, I think I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the cranberry sauce. Because tomorrow I want to do as less as possible. So let me get this stuff situated and I'll be back a little bit later. Here's the macaroni and cheese, y'all. It looks like that because I wanted to do like I want to do a layer of the macaroni and cheese, and then I was gonna put some shredded cheese in between the top, and then put another one on the put another layer of macaroni and cheese on top of that. But when I poured it in there, I poured a little over half the thing, so that's why it looks like that. But anyway, I'm about to put it in the freezer, and then I will bake it in the morning, or in this case, a little bit later on since it's already morning. So yeah, I'm about to put this in the freezer. And yeah, and then I have enough in here to probably do, I probably separate this, do like one pan to take over there, and then a little small, I have some smaller 8x8 pans. One pan to take over there so we can dig into that, and then another pan to, actually no, because I don't know y'all. Anyway, I'm so sleepy. But it's, what is that? But I'm almost done with everything. I just have to finish this cake, this chocolate cake. So the 6 flavor butter cake is completely cooled, and this is what I was talking about earlier. See how that just kind of, the sugar kind of crystallizes around the side. I'm about to put this over there with the rest of the sweets. This is completely cool, so it's completely done. So the 6 flavor butter cake is done, and then I got my niece's chocolate cake cooling right here. And between this cake and this chocolate cake, it smells so good over here. But yeah, I'm about to make this cranberry sauce. And time check, it is 2:26. I got a little bit more energy now, some kind of way. I don't know where it came from. But yeah, I'll probably be getting to bed about 3:30. So yeah, let's get it. Got that done. Uncle Devin hooked it up. What's up, y'all? It is 7:46 Thanksgiving morning. I said I was gonna get up at like 6 o'clock, 6:30. I couldn't do it. It was just, I was too tired. But I did get up at 6 o'clock, and I told Alexa to remind me to do it at 5:30. But I was probably so asleep I didn't hear. I did take this out, take the chicken breast out, just because I want it to be coming at the room temperature a little bit. So I'm about to drain it, and then I'm gonna make like a little seasoned butter. There's a name for it, I can't think of it. But I'm gonna put that over it. I'm gonna cook it in a cooking bag, and I'm gonna get that cooking. But the first thing I did when I got up was I took the dishes out of the dishwasher that were clean, and I put those ones that I left in there overnight, and so I got those going. Anyway, I'm about to do that, and we'll get this thing started. So because I didn't get up on time, I told my sister I wanted to be eating no later than like 1:30. She asked me like what time we eating. I said no later than 1:30. Don't know if I can do that. If we're gonna make that deadline, but it's worth a try. Oh dang, turn it on. Alright, so what I've done is I've drained the turkey, I patted it dry, And now I just made some, I think the term is compound butter, I'm not sure, I can't think. But basically just a seasoned butter. I put some rosemary, thyme, some black pepper, and a little bit of seasoned salt in there. And I'm about to go try to get up under the skin, put it up under the skin, and I'm gonna put it all over the top of it. So that's what I'm about to do now. If I can get up under the skin, and I don't want to struggle with it too much. So we'll see how that goes. I think. Gently get up under here. There we go. There we go. And like I said, I'm just gonna go up under the skin and season it. With the butter. And then I'm gonna cover the inside of it as well. So here we go. It's still a little bit wetter than I wanted it to be, but oh well. Turkey is almost done. Actually, it is. I ended up cutting the bag. I ended up taking the bag off of it because I wanted to brown a little bit more. Sometimes when you put like turkeys and stuff like that in those bags, they don't brown that much. So and then I made the corn casserole that's going to my aunt's house. So I got that in there with it. It's almost done. I'm just waiting to put the cheese melt on that. But what I wanted to show y'all really quick is this is what I was talking about last night about the dressing. Y'all should be able to see this. See, the chicken broth has separated from the rest of it. It's kind of like a thin layer on top. So you need to go in there, you need to stir it in. Now the small, because I put the rest of it in this container. It separated a little bit, but definitely not as much as this did. So I'm about to stir this up really good, and then I'll get ready to put it in the pan and start cooking it. Oh, it's time to take the stuff out. Okay, so I have taken the turkey out, or the turkey breast, let me specify. I would have liked to have a little bit more color on this part up here. I should have kind of rotated like I did when I made my turkey a little while ago, but it's alright. I didn't want to keep on cooking it because I didn't want it to come out dry. So I'm gonna let it just cool here and sit, and then later on I'm just gonna cut it up into pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the sweet potato pies, and then I'll cook the casserole that we're gonna have. And I don't know if y'all can tell, I don't know what happened right there. It looked like something was taken off. I don't know what happened with that. Dressing is done. There it is now. I wanna show y'all something really quick. Now at least this is how I like mine. So I'm gonna zoom in on it. Alright, so what you wanna do is, hold on one second. Alright, so of course it's all golden brown and stuff like that. And I don't know about y'all, but I love it when like dressing when it cracks like that. I really like that. I wish you would have did the whole thing. But anyway, I don't know, you're probably not gonna be able to tell on the camera. See, you want a little bit of a jiggle to it. And that's because you don't want to overcook this and then it comes out dry and stuff like that. You don't want to do that. So this is perfect like this. So I'm gonna let that cool, and then I'm gonna put the other pan in because I actually made a little bit more than I thought, because I still have this right here. I still have this in this container, so I'm just gonna keep this here, and I have enough left in the other container to do another pan like this. Alright y'all, so I've taken the corn casserole out. I almost left it in there too long. I did leave it in there a little bit longer than I wanted to, but it's alright, got that in there. And then as you can see, I've already started. I just kind of whipped up the sweet potatoes for the sweet potato pies. I'm about to go ahead and get started on that. Now this is the macaroni and cheese. I took it out about 30 minutes ago out of the freezer. I'm just about to pop this in and start cooking this. The turkey has cooled down. I'm in the process of slicing it up. Nothing fancy, I'm just slicing it up and putting it in this container. I have tasted it and it tastes really good. So yeah, I'm just gonna slice it up. And then I think I'm going to just drizzle a little bit of the drippings and stuff from the pan over it. And yeah, that's it. But like I said, y'all, nothing fancy as far as like how I'm cutting it up. I don't know the proper way to slice up a turkey breast or a turkey or anything like that. But it's gonna work out. It may not look the best, but I promise you it's gonna taste good. I'm gonna save some. I'm not taking all this over here because like I told you, I do leave some at home for myself. So I'm not taking all of this over there. But yeah, because I mean that way I won't have to worry about carrying any leftovers. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue slicing this up. Here is the turkey I got shredded up. Well, cut up, and it is the drippings that were left over. And so I'm about to actually strain this to catch any of the little bones and stuff that's in there, and then I'm gonna pour some of it over the turkey. And then I said I was gonna try to make it look a little gravy because my niece did say something about some gravy, but I'm not gonna do that. All right, y'all, the macaroni and cheese is done. I'm a little mad because in the midst of me doing everything, I let the noodles go too long when I was boiling them, and so of course after I baked them, they cooked some more, and so they are a little overcooked. Of course, I had to taste it. That's how I know the noodles are like that. But macaroni and cheese is done, and I had the macaroni and cheese in the oven. I started cooking one of the pies. One of the sweet potato pies is done. The other one is about halfway done now. So this one is cooling, and then I went ahead. Just cooked this thing of this other pan of dressing. I didn't have any more aluminum pans, but I went ahead and just started cooking that one. So that'll be good. They'll be done about another 35 minutes. Time check, it is 1:30 something. No, it's not. It's like 1 something. Where's my phone at? It's 1, I don't have a clock. What time is it? It's almost 1:30, I know that. It's 1:21, so my whole thing about us eating at 1:30, that's not happening now. But I think it'll be closer to 2:30. So got that done. Here's the table. What is this? What is this? Oh, that's the dress, ain't it? Yeah, that's the dressing. Yeah, that's the dressing. This is, what is this? Oh, that's my aunt's corn casserole. They're coming to get it in a little bit. That's my aunt's corn casserole. That's our corn casserole. And then over here, this is my niece's strawberry cake. My other niece's chocolate cake. These are the red velvet cupcakes. That's my nephew's little personal cake. This is the rest of the cupcakes. Then I just left these plain just in case my nieces want to have some because I don't think they like nuts. And then those down there, those are for my nephew too. Those are just plain red velvet cupcakes. And then this is the 6 flavor butter cake. I feel like I'm forgetting something. And then of course I have the turkey over there and the macaroni and cheese right here. So I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think I'm good. So I'm at this point, y'all, I can seriously say that I am done. As far as cooking, I'm done cooking. So yeah, so at least I finished before 1:30. I'm just thinking to myself, like, had I started yesterday at 6 o'clock like I originally planned, I could have been done with all this. I could have been done with this before midnight. But it's okay, I'm used to things not working out how I planned, but it's okay though. So I think I started about 4 yesterday. I didn't finish up till a little after 3. I got into bed at like 3:35 yesterday, y'all. In the morning, and then I got back up at 5. Well, I woke up at 5:30 to take the turkey out of the refrigerator, just let it sit out, come to room temperature. Then I went back to sleep, and I got back up at 7:30. So from 7:30 to, I'm just saying 1:30, I'm in at it again. So 18 hours of cooking, 17 hours, I believe. I'm tired. I'm about to sit down somewhere for a little bit while this stuff is still cooking. Then I'm gonna get a shower and get everything loaded up and head over to my sister's house. Let me just say this really quick. And I know there's a lot of food because it's really just gonna be me. It's really just me, my sister, and her 3 kids. But really, it's just 4 of us. Because my nephew, he isn't gonna eat anything like any of this stuff. He is a very picky eater. So he won't be eating it. But it's just me, my sister, and my 2 nieces and my nephew. But somebody might stop by to get a plate, so you never know. And I know there's a lot of food, but we like to cook when we make Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. We like to cook it so we can eat off of it for a few days. So that's why I made so much. And y'all, I still have, after making that dressing, I still have a good amount of dressing. This, I'm just gonna keep this here. Or I might just make some of it and make some keep here and then just try to give some, maybe give some of it away. I don't know, because I definitely do not want it to go to waste. But I love dressing, so I'm sure that it won't go to waste. I do want to say this, my family, like my whole family, we're supposed to be getting together and doing something, but that kind of fell through. I'm happy now that I'm at the finish line, I'm done. So yeah, I'm about to just sit down for a little bit and I'm gonna come in here and try to clean up a little bit, try to wipe down these counters and stuff like that. Alright y'all, it is 2:29 and I'm officially done. I just took the second pan of dressing out. I'm gonna just let this sit here and then I'm gonna let it cool while I'm gone. And I'll probably just take the rest of it over to my sister's house, or like if we have somebody else stop by and for whatever reason we run out, I can just run up here and get this one. I'm done. These last few dishes, I cleaned up the counters and stuff like that. All I have to do is just, when I get back, put the rest of these dishes in the dishwasher. I've started packing up all the stuff. This little thing comes in so handy right here. I got everything packed up, so I'm just about to roll this down to the car. Then I'm gonna make a second trip and get the rest of the stuff that's over there. I got the sweet potato pie right here. Then up under that, I got the little container that has the turkey in it. The macaroni and cheese is up under that. Corn casseroles on the bottom. My niece's chocolate cake on top. Dressing on the bottom. My niece's strawberry cake on top. And then that's the cranberry, the homemade cranberry sauce. I know I'm the only person that's gonna eat this, but yeah. So I'm about to get me a shower real quick and just put something else on. Do y'all dress up for Thanksgiving? I don't do that. I mean, I don't see the point in it. Now, had like, if my family, if they would have did like that little family thing, I probably would have dressed up to go to that. But it's just me and my sister and my nieces and my nephew. I'm gonna be chilled out, so I'm gonna give me a t-shirt and I'll probably put like some more shorts, because it's warmed up a little bit since this morning. So I'm about to get in the shower and I'm so excited, y'all, to eat. Well, actually, I'm more excited to lay down after I eat because I am so tired. But because I'm working off of what, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 4 hours of sleep, 3.5 hours of sleep. Anyway, I'll see y'all a little bit later. Y'all, I just got back in. It is 7:30. It feels like it's a lot later than it is, but I guess it's just because I'm tired. I was over at my sister's house. I was laying down and I kept dozing off. I said, let me go ahead and get up so I can get home. Nobody ate any of the turkey except for me. I think my nieces, they tried it, but they wanted the ham instead. And my aunt came over and she got her something to eat. She probably got some of it, but I don't know. But so I have what I have that I saved here, plus my sister just sent the rest of it back to me. But it's all good though, because I can freeze this and I can use it in like a soup, or I can make some dressing with it and just put this in here. Speaking of, I still have this whole pan right here. Plus I got some that's still in the, I still have some that's in the refrigerator that's not cooked. So I gotta do something with this. Alright, so that has been my little Thanksgiving video. I'm about to clean this kitchen up and then I'm gonna have me some sweet potato pie. I ate a piece over at my sister's house. I made 2 pies. I made 2 pies, but I kept one here and I took the other one over there. I'm gonna have me another piece of sweet potato pie. And then I just brought some other stuff. Like I left that 6 flavor butter cake over her house, and I just brought me a few pieces home. And I got a piece of the chocolate cake from my niece, and I got a piece of that strawberry cake from that my other niece had. So yeah, I'm about to clean up, have me a second round of dessert, and then I'm gonna get me a shower and I'm going to sleep. I am so tired. It's 7:35, but like I said earlier, it just feels like it's later. But anyway, y'all, that's it. I do appreciate y'all for watching with me and sticking with me this long. I do appreciate it. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing, and just hit that subscribe button down there, and also hit the bell, the notification bell, so you'll be notified each time I upload a video. And I will see y'all on the next video. Thank y'all for watching.
Amaru Masklova. Yeah, girl, you looking better than the photos. Need more of your time, so I'm watching you in slow-mo. Yeah, busy schedule, but it doesn't really matter when it comes to you. Yeah. can't wait till we're together, I can never get enough of you, yeah. She said, what you want from me? Baby, what you want from me? Yeah, yeah. Nothing but your company, sitting on the top with me, yeah, yeah. Oh, girl, I can give you the time of your life right now, right now. Give you the moment you never could have right now, right now. Let me in, let me in, let me in your world. Yeah, let me in, let me in, let me in your life. Yeah. Yeah. She got that vibe, she got that go-go. Oh. She mesmerized with her eyes when she's so close. Yeah. You gon' see when you get to know me. I'll be right beside you when you're lonely. How you be swinging with that body, put it on me. Woo! Want you be the body in my story. She said, what you want from me? Baby, what you want from me? Yeah, yeah. Nothing but your company, sitting on the top with me. Yeah, yeah. She said, what you want from me? Baby, what you want from me? Yeah, yeah. Nothing but your company, sitting on the top with me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, girl, I can give you the time of your life right now, right now. Give you the moment you never could have right now, right now. Let me in, let me in, let me in your world. Yeah, let me in, let me in, let me in your life. Yeah. Yeah.